Sharper Point Commentary, presented by Schwartz Laser Eye Center.
In radio and podcasting, we do words. They're our bread and butter. But I can't now, nor have I ever been able to, find the right words ahead of a Memorial Day weekend to say to someone who's lost a loved one who was serving our country. At least nothing that'll erase a single iota of the pain of losing someone special to them. Someone so special that they raised their hand and they said, "I'll lay my life on the line for all of you," and proceeded to do that very thing. For their sake, I want to bring them comfort, but I have to admit that's also so I'll be less uncomfortable looking in their eyes. I know several Gold Star family members. That's the designation for family members of the fallen. And through the years, I've given up telling them how sorry I am because I can't really understand their loss. What's crazy is this. I started learning that lesson when I went into combat. In the weeks before I arrived at Camp Taji, Iraq, north of Baghdad in the summer of 2006, the brigade I ended up being embedded with had lost 6 soldiers to roadside bombs. The day after arriving, I barely missed being killed when a bomb went off next to a patrol I was riding in. My ability to say something good on this Memorial Day means that I need to do something good. So I'll spend a good chunk of my Saturday morning at the National Memorial Cemetery of Arizona with my daughters, my wife, and a bunch of the wonderful coworkers I have here at KTAR News and Arizona Sports, placing flags on the graves. I knew I had to do that this year because as my 2 daughters and I were leaving last year's Memorial Day ceremony, they ran off to replant flags at the graves where the flags had fallen over. It was a sign to me that my then 10 and 7-year-old daughters had started to understand what I meant when I used the word sacrifice. If you can't make it to a ceremony, consider doing for military families via an organization I've been involved with for years, Military Assistance Mission. MAM, as it's known, provides financial and morale aid to the families of service members from Arizona. You can find them at azmam.org. MAM was founded by Margie Bonds, a Gold Star mom who lost her son Michael, a U.S. Marine, in Iraq several years ago. May's a tough month for Margie because her son's birthday is in May, as is Mother's Day, the time of the year when she learned of Michael's death. You may have seen Margie's son's face on a billboard. On the other end is the face of Sergeant Thomas F. Broomhead, an Army soldier killed in Iraq. Tom is the brother of my friend Mike Broomhead, the guy on the radio right after Jamie and me. Memorial Day is especially tough for Mike because that's when he learned that Tom died. As usual, when I see Mike for the last time before a Memorial Day, which will be in just a few minutes because I'm taking tomorrow off, I will have no idea what to say. So as usual, I'll just hug him.
Thanks for watching Sharper Point. Click to see more from Arizona's morning news and tap the button in the middle to subscribe.